wish I knew before moving to Ireland, but since now I'm here, it's done. I'm not complaining, but I just need to share this information so you out there planning to come here, you're aware of these things, and when you come here, when it comes time to get things done, you won't get frustrated. You'll have it in mind. Okay, I'll just get into it. Number one, hospital here. You literally have to sit on the waiting list for weeks, for months, some people for 1 year. I know 2 people who have been on the list for the past 1 year, waiting to be seen. I've been on the list for 4 months. I have not been seen. I just find that crazy, because I believe, this is my belief, I'm not speaking for anybody, I am just talking about me. Hospital is something people should be able to access it, you know, as long as you have money. For example, where I come from, hospital, as long as you have money, as long as you have your insurance or your government insurance, you are able to access hospital anytime you need to be seen. It's all about your money, your pocket, whatever, things like that. And if you're seeing a private doctor, when you call in, if, for example, he's traveling, he will leave somebody else in charge. So the secretary will ask you if you are okay being seen by this doctor, or you want to wait for your doctor to come back. And then she will let you know, or he will let you know, mostly it's ladies, she will let you know, when is your doctor coming? In 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, in a month, in 2 months. Do you want to wait? It is completely your choice. So it's been quite frustrating for me, knowing that I need to wait for a long time to be seen by a doctor. But I also do know when it's emergency, you are sent to the hospital directly. But if it's something not serious, what they consider is not serious, then you are kept on the list for so long. So that is one thing. Number 2, applying for driving license. Oh my god, I am just gonna call this video comparing Europe to Africa, because in Kenya, when you want to start driving, okay, you choose the company you want to work with, okay, you pay and you start your classes. The classes last for a month, or around 3 weeks actually, and then the fourth week you go do your driving test. So here, when you come to Ireland, even if you know how to drive, and I know this does not apply to all countries, because some countries, maybe from UK, some European countries, I think they do accept their driving license. But if you're coming from Africa, even if you know how to drive, you will still have to take classes, 12 classes, and then book your driving test. And then, oh my god, it's process, and it also takes a long time, because you apply, they give you a date for the interview, you do the first interview, and then you book your 12 classes. That also takes time. You need to call people, drivers, and they'll tell you you're booked. I just don't understand, but that's the rule. So we are just going with the flow, but I find that also to be so frustrating. Yeah, if you have more questions, you can just ask me down below the comment section, because I might not be able to say everything in one video. Number 3, and this is a big problem in Ireland, housing. The houses in Ireland, or in Dublin in particular, they are so expensive. A decent house of 3 bedroom, depending on the area, I would say, or maybe the landlord, which I know, like the houses we're in, they're being taken care of by management, so you're never dealing with actually owner, you're just dealing with management. But the houses here, this area I'm in, they're going for 2,350, and last month they increased €100 on top of that. So you're literally paying for a 3-bedroom house, you're paying for 2,450. It's insane. Everybody is complaining. So the trick is, before you get here, look into other areas, okay? Not just in Dublin, outside Dublin. I've had houses that are cheaper. I know people who are moving out of Dublin city to other location where they find accommodation housing to be cheaper. That's something you should keep in mind. Houses here are expensive. Now, in Nairobi, with that kind of money, you are living in a fancy house. I don't know. You're gonna be living in a fancy house, fancy location with that kind of money, because that is a lot. But anyway, it is what it is. Number 4 on my list is making friends. I have been here for 2 years and I feel I've been really struggling to make friends. I did meet people from back home, that is last year, and I met one person from Instagram and then introduced me to other group of people, and I would say it didn't go so well. Maybe we just didn't connect, or they had this view of me. You know, Instagram people, sometimes what you post or how the character that you play on Instagram, people tend to think that's you. And I know last year I had put on this character that was funny and crazy, and I realized a lot of people were liking me for that. So when you meet me in person, you meet a different person who's more calm and laid back. So I don't know, things just didn't work out, and I've been really trying to make friends, and I got to a point where I was like, okay, friendship is really not going to work. And I have been told, if Irish people are very friendly, but they do have already their friends from childhood, so they really don't allow a stranger into their circle that easily. But I know if you're working, it's easy for you to make friends, you know, even if they're not like friends, but colleague friends. You might be able, you might hang out with them, you might go to events together, and that could make it easy to make friends. I know if you're a student, it might also be easy to make friends, because you know, you're meeting different people on a daily basis, you have different people in the class with you, you're doing different stuff, so I know that could be easy. But if you are like me, I'm not working and I'm not a student yet, you might have some difficulty obviously making friends, because I am at home most of the time, and the only people I talk to are moms from school, pick up time. That's the only time I talk to moms. And sometimes we do like kids date, you know, as I say, and these are Irish people, not people from my country. So yeah, for me, I would say it's been difficult to make friends. Last but not least, it's the weather here. So if you're coming from a warm country, especially this winter season, you better be prepared, because it gets really cold. Make sure you're carrying your warm jackets and stuff like that to keep you warm. Sometimes you might experience 4 seasons in one day, which I never really understand this country. It could be raining, could be sunny with the rainbow out, it could be windy. You can just experience 4 seasons in one day. Amazing, right? So yeah, it gets really cold, and I think I'm also adjusting to the weather, I might say. So yeah, the weather can be crazy here. Just telling you so you're prepared. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, just leave it down below the comment section, and I will see you next time.